You walked into the room 5 minutes ago, and you've already got her attention, you just don't know it yet. Right now, while you're checking your phone or talking to a friend, she's already decided you're worth watching. She scanned your posture, your walk, the way you carry yourself, and she's been tracking you ever since. Most men assume no woman notices them unless she walks up and says something, but that almost never happens. Instead, she sends signals in ways most men completely miss. Most guys are good guys. They text back instantly, plan the perfect dates, and do everything right, and yet, she still drifts toward the guy who barely replies. It feels unfair, but there's a hidden code in the female psyche. 7 primal triggers most men completely ignore. Pay close attention to number 7, because it explains why bad boys seem to win, even when they shouldn't, and how you can use that same psychology to become the man she can't stop thinking about. Let's dive in. Need number 1, we want to feel devoured, not worshipped from a distance. Putting someone on a pedestal kills the spark faster than anything. There needs to be a sense of raw, hungry desire, like you can barely keep your hands off her, like the sight of her flips a switch you can't turn off. Saying, "I love you," sweetly is nice, but without that edge, it starts to feel like friendship with a romantic label. When a man looks at her like he's starving, like he's barely holding himself back, that feeling is electric. It lingers. She thinks about it for days. Now compare that to the guy who compliments her personality but never lets his eyes linger, safe, but flat. So look at her, slowly, unapologetically. When she catches you, hold the gaze. Smirk, like you've been caught and you're not sorry. Touch with intent, a firm hand on her lower back as you guide her through a door, pulling her in slightly when you talk so she feels your presence. And sometimes, just pause, lock eyes, and say, low and slow, "You have no idea what you do to me." Desire rooted in confidence is magnetic. Desire that feels needy, like you're begging for approval, shuts everything down instantly. Need number 2, be unpredictable, or become forgettable. When she can predict your every text, every move, every date, you fade into the background. The brain is wired to ignore repetition. Familiar becomes safe, and safe becomes boring. Even a perfect guy can lose attraction if every day feels the same. The same good morning text at the same time. The same, "How was your day?" every evening. Reliable, but no spark. So mix it up. One day, you're warm, fully present, sending something that makes her smile for hours. The next, you're focused on your own life, busy, driven, a little distant because you're handling your world. Not games, just a man with depth and priorities beyond her. One night you're having deep, meaningful conversations, and the next you're playful, teasing, light. Make spontaneous decisions. Don't overthink everything. Mystery isn't manipulation, it's oxygen for attraction. Need number 3, disagree, or disappear. A man who agrees with everything doesn't come across as kind, he comes across as weak. Constant agreement feels like you're just saying whatever keeps the peace. That doesn't build attraction, it kills respect. Sometimes, she'll test this. She might say something slightly controversial just to see how you respond. If you fold instantly, attraction drops. If you calmly stand your ground, it rises. So have a backbone. If you disagree, say it simply, "I see that differently, and here's why." No anger, no drama, just quiet conviction. And when boundaries get tested, maybe she's late again, or pushing to see how far she can go, hold your line. Calmly, firmly, she might push back at first. But underneath that, she feels respect. That respectful friction, that tension, it's powerful. Need number 4, create tension, or settle for boredom. Every great connection thrives on tension, the will he, won't he, the almost touch, the charged silence. Without it, you're just two people hanging out. Every interaction needs that subtle current underneath. Look her in the eyes like you're seeing more than what's on the surface. Stay close. Let your arm brush hers, like it wasn't fully intentional. Speak a little slower, a little lower. Pause just long enough to make her lean in. When she says something flirty, don't rush to respond. Just look at her, smirk. Let the silence stretch for a second longer than expected. That's where the magic is. Small, intentional touches, passing her a drink, guiding her gently through a space, none of it rushed, none of it forced. That tension is what separates being nice from being unforgettable. Need number 5, she needs to feel like she could lose you. Total availability kills desire faster than almost anything. Dropping everything the moment she calls doesn't read as devotion, it reads as desperation. And desperation repels attraction. When a man has his own life, his goals, his friends, his routine, and she's part of it but not the center, everything changes. Now she's the one leaning in. The one thinking more. Live your life fully, with or without her. Build something meaningful. Stay committed to your purpose. When she senses that you're choosing her, not depending on her, it triggers something deeper. A sense of value. A fear of loss. And that fuels effort and investment on her side. Needy feels replaceable. Self-sufficient feels rare. Need number 6, lead, or get led. No one wants to feel like they have to manage you. There's a natural attraction to someone who takes the lead with calm certainty. It's not about control, it's about direction. Make decisions. Let's sit over there. Not a question, just a calm statement. Pick the place. Plan the moment. Handle situations without hesitation or overthinking. Even small gestures, guiding her gently through a crowd, a hand on her back, signal confidence. When you lead with quiet strength, it allows her to relax, to feel safe, to soften. Insecurity creates tension. Stability creates attraction. And finally, need number 7, make your approval rare and valuable. Constant compliments lose meaning. If everything is amazing all the time, it becomes noise. But when you hold back, and only give real validation when it's truly earned, it hits differently. Notice something real, something specific. When she handles a situation well, when she shows strength, intelligence, character, acknowledge it. Look her in the eye and say, that was impressive. I respect that. That kind of validation sticks. Because it's not constant, it's earned. Scarcity creates value. And when your approval feels rare, it becomes something she wants, something she chases. So there they are, the 7 needs: raw desire, unpredictability, respectful disagreement, emotional tension, independence, calm leadership, and rare validation. Master even a few of these, and you'll feel the shift. Master all of them, and everything changes. You won't feel like you're chasing anymore. Instead, you'll become the man she invests in, thinks about, and doesn't want to lose. If this resonated with you, drop a comment, what surprised you most, or which one you're going to work on first. I read every single one. I'll see you in the next video.